There we go, there's the credits. Alright. So, I guess a preliminary review of this game. I know there is more to do after this, which is post-game, but that is the completion of the main game. And yeah, no, I really like Pikmin as a game franchise. I like, you know, the concept of controlling... It's like an RTS, but I'm not very good at RTSs, which is a real-time strategy game. But because of the smaller scale, like literally because you're on a, you know, you're on a normal planet but with miniature creatures, it feels better than it being like on a wider world map and then controlling like normal sized, I guess, humans or machines or things like that. Because I know that things like StarCraft and Warhammer are very popular real-time strategy games. But this is simpler, and I like that. It's less to think about, and it's... Well, I've mentioned it quite a few times during this playthrough, but this is definitely the game to choose if you were not sure about whether to play Pikmin as a franchise, like get into it. This is definitely the easiest one to get into. Now, I do think it's probably one of the easier ones to play through, like, the main story. I mean, Pikmin 3 wasn't too difficult. Pikmin 2 was difficult in the caves, from what I remember. And Pikmin 1 was obviously the first one, and it had the time restriction of 30 days. And because it was the first one, you're having to get used to actually, you know, coming to terms with how Nintendo have approached the real-time strategy genre. But yeah, no, just the fact that you have Oatchi, who is kind of a jack of all trades and a master of all trades at the same time, but you can't get Oatchi to do everything all at once. Like, I used Oatchi most of the time to charge creatures and basically, you know, as a way to get from A to B. But I'm sure you could use Oatchi as like a second captain, say, right, I'm going to put one captain over here and Oatchi over there, and they'll do two different tasks at the same time. And that would be proper dandori, right? But yeah, no, just the way that you can upgrade Oatchi and give him more abilities and gear and things like that just makes it so much more of a breeze to play through. And as we've discussed previously, I find having time to play games is a bit of a challenge. So anything that makes it easier to actually play the game and get through it is a-okay by my book. So I said about the game feels a bit easy, and I think that's mainly because the boss creatures in the caves don't really feel like they've got enough HP for you to last a proper boss fight. I think the longest boss fight I had were Empress Bulborb and Emperor Bulblax. Now, Emperor Bulblax, because there were two of them, that made it more difficult to approach. It's not just a, oh, hello, it's Louis. I guess people should have expected Louis to be here. And there's Moss, okay. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Do they know each other? Huh. Well, I guess we know where Moss went after Olimar got rescued. And that's an easy intro into the post-game, I guess, is find Louis. But yeah, the boss creatures in the caves don't really feel like they have enough HP, considering that you can use Spicy Spray, you can use Rock Pikmin, you can use Ice Pikmin to stun them. You can, well, basically use the best combination of Pikmin to take them out. And a lot of the boss fights that we had were like, I don't know, 30 seconds, if that, using a combination of all those things. But obviously, if this is someone's first Pikmin game, they're not going to know exactly what to do. And they're not going to realize all the different tools available to them. Like, there was so many things I didn't use, like the lightning and the bomb rocks and the mines and so on and so forth. And yeah, the Empress Bulborb one is the one that I forgot I could have used Spicy Spray on and used Oatchi to charge into its face to get all the Pikmin on its face all at once. So that one went less efficiently than it could have done. But, you know, I mean, again, I said it before, this is all main story game. It might be that post-game has creatures with more HP. And yeah, there'll probably be way more things to find. Like, for example, I've not finished all of the missions because it says rescue all castaways, so I can go back and, you know, cure the leaflings out of their leafling status. And obviously, as part of that, there's 5 more night expedition areas at least to do to get all of those. But yeah, no, I really like Pikmin. I'm glad that Nintendo put more effort into making this one more accessible and more marketable, actually. Because one of the other things with Pikmin is that it kind of is marketable itself, because you've got these creatures that are kind of dumb and they put themselves into funny situations. They're almost like minions in a way, but not like horrifying to look at. But they could have just easily done, oh yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch, that's fine, that's the Pikmin game you got. But no, because Miyamoto is a massive advocate for Pikmin, he definitely wants to be like, right, I'm going to perfect Pikmin as a franchise. Hey, we even get mentioned in the credits. That's great. So yeah, I hope this does well. I hope it sells well. I hope it leads to more games and more appearances of Pikmin-related things in the future.